Welcome back, everyone, to Garnet Can't Get Gravity Falls Off Her Mind. Interesting. Anyway, welcome back to Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream.
Hey, friend. You know,
Making it work! Their relationship isn't working? We have to fix their relationship. Super is very in love. So, only Cyan is having a hard time. They're on a date. Hopefully that helps, but I'm also gonna get them a trip. I feel this is fitting since you're apparently ready to risk it all with Bill. All of a sudden, the slow burn just sped up exponentially.
Well, looks like I'm into Bill.
I can see that! So hopefully there's actually a confession soon and it's not another Jovial and Lightning situation.
What's the funny friend? Gravity Falls?
I had to.
Friend?
It was Mabel asking. Anyway, Gravity Falls is now doubly in the island lingo, so I guess Mies will talk about Gravity Falls twice as often now. And the two of us, the island couple's goals are on yet another beach date. We love to see it.
I thought I'd share this with you.
Again with the Cypher special.
I appreciate the thought,
And Super's refusing it. Interesting. Is she resisting the influence of the cult? Let's see, caves may be too reminiscent of Limbo, so let's go with castles. And I'm gonna give it to Super to make sure that Cyan actually gets taken along. Because otherwise we may have another Toski incident.
I thought China's Forbidden City would be forbidden.
They're in China again! A vase. Let's give that to Cyan. It can be like a little gift from
I
you.
suppose I could get by with a book of Bill if I didn't have a tabletop light.
And the cult consumed her after all. We went from making it work to happy. So we just need one more level up. And then she'll be back in love. Jovial, stop being a third wheel. They really need to bond right now. One-on-one. Go spend time with Lightning. I wish you would just talk to her already. Both of you are ready to risk it all. And you've been ready to risk it all for days. Your friends got together and got married. And the two of you are still doing this. Garnet became friends with Shelly Lassie before becoming friends with Steven. She's indifferent to Steven!
I know a place that specializes in string cheese. In fact, the menu is just one line, string cheese, scrawled in crayon. Maybe it's not a real restaurant.
Is it owned by Mabel by any chance? Oh, this is new. Whoa! Tomodachi life! In Tomodachi life! And now she's running home. She's terrified of the fourth wall break she just witnessed. Anyway, I think that'll be it for this morning. As I said, I'm speeding up the pace a bit more so that there won't be as much content, so that it's easier to keep up with. So, I'll see you all in the evening. And we are back.
The latest thing on YouTube. Spreading joy. 100%.
That's sweet.
Try and catch me.
Amethyst is having a daydream.
I'm so scared.
This is basically what just happens toward the end of Steven Universe Future. Wait, I have a good greeting for Garnet.
This is Garnet.
Alright, let's take these two on another vacation in order to fully repair their relationship. Look at the nice trip they went on. I think this will really help their relationship. Yes, it worked! She's back in love with Super. I've been giving everyone a sword, so here.
What's the key to looking tough?
You have been through a lot, Cyan. You're plenty tough as it is.
Really? Well, thanks. I guess I am pretty tough.
I think all of the horses would agree. Ah, this is canon in such a wonderful way. In the last episode, my mom was really passionate about Connie having a room, specifically a room she could study in. And there we go. A room fit for Connie. So yeah, we'll finish off the day with this wonderful scene where Greg has now joined in this little jam session. Look at this.
Baby.
Isn't this such a sweet, wholesome scene?
Oh, did I love you this much?
Love you.
This much. Say,
Oh! This is a new variant. Wow. Alright, that's where I'll stop for now. We will pick up tomorrow morning, which for you will be in just a second. Good morning, everyone!
I wish I had a chocolate bar.
Are you going broke?
Don't mind me.
Here. I got you covered.
Yum.
Whoa. Yeah, you were not supposed to eat that. Yeah, I can imagine that if that's money for you, it wouldn't taste very good. I guess she let the intrusive thoughts win. Amethyst is having yet another daydream about jovial merriment. I wonder how long it'll be before she confesses. Maybe Lightning will confess and she'll show up and interrupt. While she's daydreaming about
Really?
Jovial,
I have no idea you felt that
Jovial
way.
is practicing a confession to
I sure
Lightning.
do. We'll call them friend dates.
Lightning is not gonna do that.
Because we're friends.
She is so
Just
deeply, madly in
friends?
love with you. You gotta confess,
That
Lightning.
cloud looks just like jovial merriment.
Just get it over with. There's a 100% chance it's gonna work, so what are you waiting for? Well, that was a nothing burger of a morning. Hopefully things get more interesting later. Alright, I just arrived for the evening, and look at this. Pink bubble at Connie's house.
I get the feeling that Steven has a crush on me.
You know what? Ask for a date, why not?
Do you think I should? Well,
Let's see.
I don't have a reason to not listen to you.
There's not a crush going either way, but this did work with Enna and I. So, let's see how this goes.
Oh, Steven?
Alright, I forgot.
It seems you're not
She's gonna
putting me
confess
where
like
you can
this.
What other choice do I have? I'll let you go out with me.
Alright, Steven. What do you say?
I would
Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Stevanie! It does make sense for them, though, because in the show, they sort of started out with this friendship / puppy love, and then just, like, transitioned into a relationship without any, like, crushing stage. Like, Steven was crushing on Connie in the episode where they first met, but then after that, it was like a friendship / puppy love without them ever talking about it. Aww. Jam buds.
Oh, Steven? I gotta say, I love you.
They're already so cute together. Hello, my love.
I was just about to come talk to you.
Aww.
Do you have any kids, my dearest?
I Don't. Why are you asking me?
I'll bring mine over so you can see what having a kid around is like.
Okay. Like, I mean, in real life, I don't have any kids, but like, technically, we have a kid. Yeah, but in real life, I don't have any kids. Editor Rowan here. I just realized why she was asking. She seems to have some level of awareness that I'm like an alternate version of her spouse. So she was probably wondering if Ida exists in real life. And then when I said no, and she said, okay, I'll let you see what it's like, I think she wants Ida to be born in real life. And it's kind of interesting because shortly after she was born into Tomodachi life, I had like 1 day of mild baby fever where I was like, maybe in the future and I will have a kid for real. Anyway, here's the rest of the video.
What's one thing you'd buy if you won the lottery? A house.
Wait!
Wow.
It just now hit
I
me!
wish I thought of that. Don't
Greg
be
is
surprised
asking
if I
what
steal
I'd
your
buy
idea.
if I won the lottery, and in the show, well, he didn't win the lottery, but he suddenly unexpectedly had $10 million. So it was like a similar situation. Magic. Oh. No! Not me! At least it didn't cause me to have a crush on Bill.
Hey.
I think that's gonna be it for this evening. Now that Steven and Connie are together, the only me's we're waiting for to get together are Jovial and Lightning, and of course, Bill Ford. See you all in the morning. 2 people gave suggestions for things that Dipper could shout at the sea, and I'm going with Moth Exits.
Disco girl, coming through. That is such a neat thing to say.
That was as much as I could fit.
You know why I'm always bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning.
This game is magic!
That's the secret.
I'm telling you, this game is magic! I literally just gave him the Disco Girl lyrics and now he's talking about singing in the morning. That is insane.
Yum.
He's on his way home after remembering an urgent task. Let's see if he actually makes it.
Oh no, it's not
He
here.
got distracted again? This is the second time that Bill starts flying home after remembering an urgent
Want some
task,
help looking for it?
and then
I would
gets
appreciate that.
completely distracted and
It's
forgets
very
about
precious
it. Okay, good. He
Try
didn't
to be
fall for
careful with
Froggy.
it, okay?
I got scared for a
I'll take good
moment.
care of it.
Oh, good! He remembered his task! Alright, Bill, you made it! What is it, Bill?
Phew. My one's still here.
He had to go all the way home to make sure that his room hadn't disappeared. Wait. Could this be like a PTSD related thing? Bill, are you okay? Did you have a flashback or something? He's not gonna answer, honestly. Why do I even bother? What?! You know, it's literally the perfect outfit for you. It's your outfit. How can you not like it?
Do you think Race Master smells amazing? Or is that just me? Probably just me.
Bill, why are you always smelling people? Pink bubble? Amethyst pink bubble. Oh!
I may not know Jovial Merriment very well, but I know Fate has big plans for us.
At this point, it's just ripping off the band-aid, let's face it. Jovial is deeply in love with Lightning,
Just,
so
like, go and blurt it all out.
better she suffers now than after this crush has been brewing
Okay.
for like
I
weeks.
mean, Jovial Merriment, and I barely know
And the
each
other
other,
thing
but it'll probably be fine.
is that I'm
Where
really
should I
hoping
confess
that
my love?
Lightning is gonna interrupt, and that's how they will finally get together.
He didn't even show up.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, Amethyst, but she still has some hope. After Jovial didn't even show up? Seriously, Amethyst? Just get over her already.
Jovial merriment shot me down.
The whole reason I did this was so that you could, like, move on sooner rather than later. Well, luckily helping Amethyst feel better will be very easy. All she needs is a travel ticket. A rock collection. Amethyst got me a rock collection. Oh, look at that. The two of us are on a date. And then right behind us, these two are on a date. And then, over here on the beach, Bill is just sword fighting the ocean. I think that's
I didn't expect to find you here.
pretty much a summary of this island. We will pick up in the evening. Alright, this is going to be the last segment of the video. Let's see what happens.
As the other half of Cloudy Skies, I want to express
Aww.
my appreciation to Cyan.
That's an amazing
What did I say?
idea! Here we go.
Cyan, I have something I want to say
And there's
to
a
you.
picture of Cyan in the background.
What's going on? This is out of the blue.
You are my world.
Aww!
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
They're so cute!
My heart is so full, it may just burst.
Aww! There we go. Now she's jumped up from just happy to very in love. And there were flowers and everything. That was amazing.
I keep catching myself thinking about liking.
Oh!
Do you think we're compatible?
Oh! So-fucking-lutely!
You
You
That's
gotta
what I thought,
confess,
but I wanted to
Jovial!
make sure.
Jovial, you gotta confess! You gotta confess! Please!
For those not familiar,
Oh,
here's how it
and
works.
there's the Book of Bill
Both bring
again.
their most durable items and smooch them against each other. This year's champion was Bill, who brought out the Book of Bill.
And of
The
course
item's
it was
durability
Bill
is
who brought the
300
Book of
times
Bill,
that of a
because
diamond.
who else would it
One
be?
participant could hardly contain their skepticism. How could the Book of Bill withstand that kind of smooching?
Because it's the Book of Bill, that's why. No, do not give the dog a chocolate bar. Do not! Do not! This was Bill's idea, wasn't it? Look at Amethyst blushing as she watches Jovial with lightning. Honestly, Amethyst, if you still have some hope there, that's a you problem. Alright, I think this is a good place to leave off the episode. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!